Yo, GameBro here, and this is Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now we're going heart piece hunting and pick up the last of the mask. Then I'll be ready to move on to the final area. I brought up my ocarina in front of the scarecrow, and I'm actually playing my own song, so I can summon it for some certain places in order to get at least a couple heart pieces. I don't think rare for me, but I actually tried to think of a song that was at least not ear bleeding. And now we're heading to Mountain Village and heading a bit north from there. Pick a heart piece that takes me on the way to the Snowhead Temple. This is another one of those heart pieces I could have gotten earlier, but didn't. Because I wasn't really looking forward to the scarecrow heart pieces. Dude, I had my Great Fairy Sword. I could have just used that and probably would have reached that keys. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, play that song you've played. As long as it's not taken from, obviously not taken from any songs in this game. I'm not sure if it counts for from Ocarina of Time. But there it is, my own song. Use your hook shot. That's another heart piece out of the way. I have also tried to compose a couple songs on that Mario Paint app. Like I one time tried to remake the battle theme from Quest 64. Another game I gotta get back into. Finishing up. But I think the laptop I was using died on me next to instantly. So I had to use another one and get rid of that app, and never really got around to trying out that app since. But of course, it needs to be peaceful at the village, so you can speak to the frogs throughout Termina and bring them back to their... Why would I want to talk to frogs? Why wouldn't you want to talk to frogs? Another Xander Uzumaki reference. I hate that Daker Scrub. I think it'd be a habit for me to avoid that flower, but once again, I wasted time. So one of the frogs we need to speak to at the laundry pool. Just speak to it with a mask and all is well. And I think they all have the same dialogue. Since there are 4 empty lily pads, and one would assume that there are 4 other frogs to bring back to the village, and yes, will not bring, they do that on their own, but here we gotta speak to all of them. And one at the side of the swamp. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure I know what heart pieces I haven't collected. So, it shouldn't take... I shouldn't have to take ridiculously long in order to figure out which ones I haven't collected already. If there's one heart piece I'm gonna guess I didn't collect my file before I started recording this game, I'm gonna have to guess the Scarecrow one. I mean, when I saw it, I could have sworn it was just a regular heart. so it wouldn't increase to having 20 heart containers, but that was still the best guess I have. Hopping on the way. And it's almost nighttime. Not that that's going to change anything with this side quest. Did I read that before? Will I have now? Right there, one of the frogs. And now speak. And the other two are in half of the temples. We need to go through them and defeat certain mini bosses and fly or warp. It is so convenient. Yeah, pretty much going through this again. We don't have to go through most rooms we had to in order to get to a certain mini boss room, thankfully. Took me a few seconds to figure out, but light the torch on that colossal flower thing. And I must say, I've been really enjoying using the Great Fairy Sword. Like, I enjoy a challenge, but I cannot help but enjoy the big Goron-like sword. Making so many bosses die in one slice. There was another mini boss room that I went to the wrong room. I'm supposed to head up to one north. It's like flee. The dinosaur doesn't take long, as you may guess. And why does the mini boss sound Egyptian-like anyway? The closest thing to a desert in this game is the iconic canyons. Whoa. Actually, the closest thing to a desert is that semi-final boss room at the stone tower. But anyway, again, took me a second once again, but eye puzzle. Need I say more? Now we can get across. I really messed up. Thankfully, if I don't land anywhere else, start from where you left off, when you dropped as Deku Link. So you just don't land anywhere solid. If you weren't supposed to drop off, or if you dropped off at a bad spot. See? Next phase, with one stab. This game is probably, when it comes to combat, a little easier than Ocarina of Time, but the puzzles are definitely more of a challenge. Although the Forest Temple confuses me a little bit. No matter how many times I've finished it. Dead. Same with the tortoise. So one more frog. We're back to this mini-boss section at the Great Bay Temple. Of course, the difficulty in this hasn't decreased as much as the one in at Woodfall Temple, having the Gilded Sword first time. Shatter. What else is there really to say about this? Not much new is really going on. Caught in its radius, and now I get beat to a pulp. That took quite a bit out of me, even though I have double defense. With me faring through this well and Majora's Mask not having to use any fairies. Think of how easy Wind Waker is gonna be once I play through the game again. I may not lose any more than like 8 hearts. I don't mean altogether, I mean during like one battle, of course. We got all the frogs there are. No need to use your ocarina to play songs to them, and then they will grow, like the one part in Ocarina of Time. However it works. And while there was also a hard piece that I completely missed that I was going to pick up earlier, but didn't. It's a really easy one to get to. And I will have barely gotten the heart piece before the next day. Not that it'll really matter. You'll see, seem to be slightly slower, but that's the end for this part. This is GameBro. See you on the next video.